all the time for your safety. I'm gonna record you in your yard for everyone else's safety. Go, potty time. Go potty time. Go potty time. Go. Come on, go potty. What about it? I'm a weirdo because I gotta hold the phone. I'm gonna go outside. Yeah, it's all good. What am I doing? I'm not going in. Come on. The dog doesn't want to go in. You go out there. It'll go in. It's midnight. I heard something. I'm bored. It sounded like I don't know if it was a door closing or a mailbox flapping or whatever. But yeah, the guy going in his house. Upstairs. Clumping up the steps. The fuck? That's disrespectful as fuck. So here's me at midnight holding my phone to the ceiling. Like some kind of bitch. Every morning, I'm woke up by the people thumping, clunking, groaning sounds of the people coming down the stairs to leave their house. How the fuck is that fair to me? And what can I do about it? Not a goddamn thing, right? I can't even say nothing to them. Because what the fuck are they going to do about it? Here's how the FedEx guy pulls up. That shit was loud as fuck going past my house. With decreasing volume as he gets to a stop, yeah. I'm going to put it this way, which may or may not exactly be the case. When I'm standing in, oh fuck, when I'm, going to want to know why, you're going to know why I just said fuck. When I'm out here walking my dog, anytime someone flushes their toilet, a hefty, strong, and pungent enough to knock you the fuck over smell of shit comes out of there. So I can't enjoy my yard. Fucking disgusting. The reason I said it may or not be the case because I don't know if it's just from the toilet flushing. A reasonable person would say it's likely, quite possible, very likely, or it's also very likely that my brother's in the shower, or it's both. I say it's both. How about the hot steamy water from the shower going in your sewer drains in the basement, which are open on the outside and in the basement motherfucking floor, letting the shit come up in here. I bet you the shit is even going in the fucking up the drain and out of the drain of the people's shower upstairs like it is ours. Huh, I wonder. But I'm now sitting here on my sofa and all I can smell is shit. Take that as fact or just my opinion to make it stick. How about that battery been dead for the longest time now? That thing just blinking on, just blinking away. Just blinking the whole time. Very logical, huh?
No. Don't pump in the neighbors.
What's talking? Across the street?
No, upstairs neighbor came with trash to take out.
Should freak out. It's a little consideration. It's good to put your thoughts out there. My thought is, this is my mess, my dirt, my grunge, my nastiness, my doing. That's from us. I haven't mopped. The whole time I've been here, I swept quite a few times. I haven't mopped though. So you get a little. The worst is that. Okay, we get some of that. Something here and there. Okay, this is my dirt. I get to decide how hard it is to get off, how much is on there. You know what I'm saying? When I scrub, it's for me. I shouldn't scrub for somebody else. Somebody else's dirt. Hell no. I got enough of my own. I should only be responsible for my own. Here, somebody else who must not have known what they were doing went ahead and moved that tire from there to there. Whatever they did that, but whatever. I'm responsible for mine, right? Okay, let's keep this in the living room. Let's see the rest of the floor. Okay, we get some of this. That's not whatever. That's a design. You get to that, maybe. Usually I wipe that shit up. 9 times out of 10, you'll see it nowhere else. So that probably shouldn't be there. But how's this happen? You see this weird triangle thing here? You see that must have been somebody else's shit. Something else that was already there. Because we sure the fuck didn't do that. That means I gotta scrub that up harder. That's somebody else's mess. Like shit being broken. Or at the last house with fly spots and shit all over and rust all over shit that we didn't do. That we move in and it's like that. Or am I still pointing the camera in the wrong fucking direction? And they want to put that side of the shit on that. What's that mean about that? Or am I still pointing the camera in the wrong fucking direction? Maybe I should point it this way. Maybe I should point it this way. Maybe I should point it over here. And this shit my dog kicks up. Maybe I should point it there. Maybe we can give a shit about that. Maybe I should point it here. Maybe that's where I should point it. That's where I should point my camera, right there. Yeah? That's where the fuck I should be pointing my camera at. Would you want to touch that shit? Did we dirty that shit up? Can you clean it? But they got the new shit upstairs. We get the new door. We got the new windows that we're supposed to get, but we didn't get a new door. And they have our fucking storm door too. Should I be pointing it here? Should I be pointing it there? What up there? Yeah. What down here? Should I be pointing it here? I'll fucking dare, right? That's just back all the way, so it don't matter. It's unlivable and it has to do your health. You're supposed to fucking use it, yeah, to do your goddamn laundry. We gotta go down there. We gotta adjust our hot water heater. Nobody fucking else will. Take care of our furnace. Whatnot, yeah? We gotta go down there if the power goes out. If we trip a circuit, we gotta go down there and be exposed to that shit. As if we're not in here. Got an upgrade of new floors and a paint job. New windows. The new windows are all dirty and shit. They're grimy. They're greasy and smeared looking. They're nasty as fuck, is what I mean. They're nasty. All nasty. They start out nasty. That's me tripping, huh? That's me tripping. How hazy that fucking shit is. You can't see it on the camera. It was pretty fucking hazy. You can see it. We didn't do it. How about this shit? Can you get it? Can you get it on the fucking camera? Yeah, you got it. You can get it. A little kid's fucking handprint. That must be inside the damn glass on the window. Yeah, it's on the other side of the glass. There's a screen there. Maybe an anal. How about I mention there's still fly shit all over my fucking curtains from the last place? Put my camera here. Should we even look at this shit? Should we even look at it? Should we just look the other way? We'll just look the other way at that, and this just makes that sound when it goes across the floor. Scrapey rubber fucking. Whatever. It's just whatever. And it's just whatever. And before you had to pull it back to lock the thing. You had to pull it back open a bit. Now it doesn't close all the way. That's fine. That's just fine. I'm allergic to fucking mosquitoes. And I told you bastards about it. What bastards where? Exactly. It's midnight again. The guy who drives this car is coming upstairs. Last night. Clunk. Clunk. Went his boots and then immediately thump. Almost like if you hit the fucking floor with a hammer. Let's see if that shit happens again tonight. Yeah. The answer was yeah. What the fuck? It's 1 o'clock in the morning now. You're kind of rumbling from my ceiling while I'm trying to sleep. Not only that, but this dude's all in and out all hours of the fucking night. Like, I hear that shit. That shit's gotta wake me up. Because I'm laying right motherfucking here. What difference does it make where I am? So it's 1:35 and he's back. Okay. So his noise fucking wakes me up every time he goes in or out. There's a big fucking slam just now. We're at the same time frame. Sunday, October 5th at 10 a.m. and today I was woke up again by the guy who's supposed to be up there. Not the guy who drives that car, but the guy who drives the blue car, which is already gone. He's already gone again already, so he made noise twice. The thing is, I shouldn't be woke up by people's noise, even if it's supposedly normal. Okay, here's this garbage can that's been sitting there since Thursday, overfilled. I wonder if they take it out next weekend. Let's sidetrack back and take a look at this piece of glass, which I found over here where I walk my fucking dog, where my dog walks so it can use its yard right motherfucking here is where I found this shit. I don't even know if the camera's getting it. There it fucking is. You think I'm gonna just toss it back onto the fucking pavement? Am I responsible for picking this shit up? And look, it's pretty fucking sharp looking and all that. Yeah, motherfuckers. There it goes with the goddamn collection. And how about this? What I came out here for. This came from over there next to the can that they drug out. It was here. Somebody moved it to here. There it fucking is. How about that shit? 2 apartments, 4 tires each. That makes 8 tires, not 9. I try to follow the fucking rules at least. Even still. It's 11 a.m. and my relaxing time in the bathroom was quick, crack, grunt, above my fucking head the whole goddamn time. Shit dropping, heavy shit being slid across the fucking floor while I'm in the bathroom. Then I come in here to watch TV and I gotta hear the shit from right fucking here in my ceiling. Creak, crack, creak, crank, creak, crank, like somebody's fucking standing there making it go back and forth. That is violating my privacy. It's violating my personal space and my private time. That's an invasion of privacy, technically. Yes, it is, by default. Even not knowing. How about coincidentally, that open, overfull garbage can is right below this window that I like to open to get fresh air through here. I could open those, but I don't want to open those. I want to open that one. What's so wrong with me wanting to open that window as opposed to another window? I should have the fucking right to. There ain't no windows over there on that side. There should be a fucking window. So I can see that way. Shouldn't be a goddamn staircase, so I don't have a window. To see that way. That's so we can have less light in our house, yeah? How about our motherfucking garbage cans go on that side of the goddamn house? And we have a fucking driveway. It's just covered in mud. 35, I just saw the little dog go past my window right there. And there's the little dog. They're chasing their little dog who wants to go in my yard. It was technically just in my yard. But just got out. There's a boy going that way after getting a dog in the house. That's understandable. Your dog gets out. It was an accident. It couldn't have been prevented. But when you let your dog run around with no leash, that's the opposite. Maybe I should be pointing the camera right here. But first we're going to look over here again. Look here. That's rot. And it's spreading. Black rot. Okay, let's hurry on to up here, where this is somewhat flexible, fairly firm, but it moves. Okay, we'll get that. Look like big cock and balls. Anyway, we're going up here. We can see it. See how it's bulged out there? We can't see it that well. but it's bulged out right where this drip of paint, this run leads up to, you see? And it's maybe a nail or something there, but it bulges out like that does. Like that does, okay? That's not related, not the same thing. But yeah, it's the same thing up there. Sort of. I would imagine it's a lot more firm, but you can't tell when it bulges out a lot more than can gets. I'm saying that because that's water damage. It's all water damage. And it's rotting up there. I know it is. I don't need to prove it. Hit my knee on the trash can. Bucket, whatever. That's your hazard. There's your roach poison. There it is. And it's on here some across these little dots. And then here. Here, I noticed a little hole here. There's a screw in there, but not in there. I pulled out this bowl and there was 2 specks of black stuff in it. Not just the wood that was crumbling away from it. Here, water goes into our pan. Perhaps maybe it runs down the tube when your hand's wet and drips from there. Or probably not, because that's over there and it doesn't really, it's not over. So, it's this. Let's see this. Let's see. Not too bad, but we get water in our pans. How the fuck is that? This isn't sealed, like I said. Oh, you know your sewer gas down in the open drain in the floor basement? Yeah, that shit comes up through here. Where's the knob for that one? What's how to call dumbass? Where's the knob for that one? What a fucking dumbass would do that? I mean, why and how? Where's our circuit breaker panel up here? Where's that? Nice job on that. I guess. No breather on any of this shit. It means it. Where's our shutoffs for our tub? Where are they at? They're elusive, aren't they? Where's your panel? Is that your fucking panel? Is that the panel I'm supposed to open up to turn off my water? That flim flam fucking shit flying away from there where I got here and smell the other person's shit when I'm in the bathroom from up there when they shit. Never mind the cat odors that they don't have anymore because they don't have cats. Never mind the pot smell. Never mind the fucking pot smell where you're not supposed to smoke in either one of these apartments. Explicitly says the lease that I don't have a copy of and I didn't sign, but I was put on it. The same lease that says we have to have curtains up within 30 days. You know, the same fucking curtains that are destroyed with embedded fly shit from the last place that doesn't come out. This residue shit in my living room floor that the dirt attracts to that I didn't do is damage is passed on to me, just like at the last place with the fly shit all over the fucking light fixtures. Strings and light switches so filthy you wouldn't touch them. You wouldn't want to. Caving in this damage is passed on to us by neglect. And it's soft and scary sometimes. This is damages passed on to us, likely from use of prior tenants, to where it has triangles where the shit builds up. You know, otherwise it would be pretty fucking clean and easy to clean. Let's not look at the rest of it. Let's not look at it. Let's not say anything about anything. Let's just put that back in there until my brother washes it. It shouldn't be against this shit. When we clean our mess, it's easy. Whitey white. This is clean. We're clean. We clean the sink. This is the sink when it looks clean. They'll tell you, oh, that's sealed nice and good because that's a piece of rubber under there. Motherfucker, that's not a piece of rubber, it's a piece of hard plastic. That's what I said 2 houses ago. You know, the same motherfucker said to the same motherfucker that I said this was a little loose and he gasped and threw his hands up and walked away. Okay, this is fine. This is just fucking fine. You snake ass fucking sponge, but that's not what made that happen. This is porous. That's not sealed. Let's get the fuck out of here with it. Here's more damages passed down by your previous tenants to us when that shit's flying away like that. Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. I don't touch that. You're not supposed to touch anything but the fucking knobs and switches. Yeah. Fuck's our washer and dryer hooked up here. Bullshit that we have to go down in that nasty shithole. That's about where the motherfucker should go. That light switch doesn't do shit. Neither does this, whatever the fuck. When it should. It should work. There should be a laundry hookup, and there should be a fucking circuit breaker panel right fucking there. And we should have been provided and installed, or in a chute, or whatever, motherfucking air conditioner. And our furnace filters could have got replaced at least fucking once. How about them gutters? How about I'm tempted to buy a fucking ladder and get up there and clean the bastards? And sue you motherfuckers if I fall off of it. I didn't think I should have to say it, but I'm gonna. Right fucking here. Where the fucking floor's caving in. Very scarily. Right fucking here. You hear it? I'm just bouncing up down a bit. It's not stable at all. Just because it goes fucking doesn't cave in anymore doesn't mean shit. Do I need to pull this motherfucker up? Or I'll just say the damage is passed down to us for neglect of the property. So it's this fucking nasty ass door that's all rusty and shitty and falling apart and shit just fell off of it and bugs just come right fuck through it and broken windows and all this shit. Did we paint? We painted in here recently. Why the fuck didn't we do the rest of the place? Why is it all nasty? Raw motherfucking wood everywhere. And put new fucking windows and maybe cabinetry, and you slap some bullshit countertop on it because it doesn't come with one. You put your fucking recycled flooring from our garbage and this shit on the fucking wall and floor, and you call it good as new on some shit you should have fucking tore down. You don't even do the whole fucking thing. You put new windows on the bottom floor and give the bottom floor fucking storm door to the neighbors and the back door too upstairs, and don't give them new windows. This place, if you want to recover it, first and foremost, you need to get a fucking jackhammer in the goddamn basement and make a sealed connection for 2 shit stacks, and set that shit up properly, separated with new plumbing. All set up the proper fucking way to code as if it were a new house. Did I say, as if it weren't a repair, it were new construction within the house. Last thing, I'm skipping on. The last fucking thing you get to is this porch, and you replace it with actual fucking porch, with real motherfucking porch wood floor, and a real motherfucking banister here that goes all the way across. That's fine, I guess, whatever. But why would you just leave old nasty shit and put new shit on it? Do away with the fucking shit. Get rid of the stairs, get rid of the rail, get rid of all the fucking everything, except for the fucking framework, and redo it. That's the last thing you do. The very last thing you do is hang up a goddamn new mailbox. The second fucking thing you do down in the basement is, after you seal the fucking open drains and all that, and you make a fucking a drain that fits the washer or whatever you got to do to where it's all sealed. Then you deal with the humidity problem and the damn fucking waterfall coming down the wall in the back door and all that. Keep the water from coming in there. Then you seal it. You seal the walls of the foundation. You might even have to scrub the fucking salt off. Who wants to do that? Do it. Seal the motherfucker up with hydraulic cement. Not the shit they want to sell you, but that. Then you put a fucking vapor barrier. Then you get a commercial dehumidifier. And you set that bitch to a specific humidity level. And when you put your vapor barrier, you might want to clean a little. You ain't got to eat that bitch. You ain't got to fucking clean it. Just put it down. Clean at the edges where you need to seal that shit real good, though. So it seals at the edges, of course. That includes under the fucking furnaces and everywhere. The next thing you do is you take care of your structural. You know, first start where the fucking waterfall was coming down. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't even know what to tell you about the creaks and groans of the fucking stairs that shouldn't be there or the fucking ceiling. That's just, what are you going to do? Are you going to insulate? Are you going to put some soundproofing in there? Are you going to build a new motherfucking floor 2 feet up above it? Or 2 feet down? You're going to put a drop ceiling. So we don't hear that. You think that works. I've lived in that shit. That don't work. Hey, this is just, you know, outside the box thinking, but put 2 fucking layers of plywood down up there. Why not? Or salvageable. You can pull it up, reglue it, and re-stick it if you know what the fuck you're doing. Just like whoever installed this kind of knew what the fuck they were doing, but they made a lot of places where it just comes unstuck. Not a lot of you. There's a concept, a widespread concept, you know, a relative concept. Let's make it a parable. No? How about you're supposed to drain out your hot water heater? I don't know if it's twice a year, but you're supposed to. So it doesn't get all nasty in there. Here, let me tell you a story about on MasterChef. This girl was getting some water to put under boil. They needed hot water, so she got cold water in the pan. She couldn't explain to the chef why she did that. I can explain it to you. Because when she was growing up, they didn't use hot water from the faucet into their cooking because it was gross. Because nobody ever cleaned the hot water heater by draining it out like you're supposed to. What the fuck is this dude? Just come on from fucking Crackville. Fucking just come on in my yard, motherfucker. Weird ass motherfuckers. Somebody's backyard. Make sure you don't fucking pass it out through. Let's keep you looking at motherfucker. Looks like fucking nasty ass neighbor I used to live 2 houses ago. Huh? It wasn't though, of course not. You're not gonna treat him different just because he looks like somebody else. Hell no. I treat everybody the same. Unless I know better. Okay, where was I? Changing the furnace filter and cleaning out the hot water heater. You know, one of those things a landlord might do. Can you guess which one? Ours doesn't do either. Of course, a furnace air filter isn't going to stop sewer gas from reaching your sofa. How about this shit? I think the lighting is just about right that you could see that there's a piece of glass on my porch, right dead center screen. It's not catching out there. There it is. You see that shit? That's a piece of glass on my porch. You know, like there's glass where my dog walks in the yard. And I don't know if it's from the glass or at 2 houses ago where somebody came, some Spectrum worker from the neighbor's yard came and beat her with a tree branch where the cops didn't do shit. As a matter of fact, we were told we had to take her to the fucking vet or we'd get charged for it for neglect. You think I should take my dog to the fucking vet every time she licks because I think she might have stepped on glass? And should I be worried about people going into my yard? Should I be concerned that people make lots of noise in their own driveway next to me? And it bothers me. No, not at all. I should just let everything slide. Does it bother me that the neighbor across the field takes it upon himself to mow right fucking next to our house early in the morning while we're sleeping? I ain't got shit to say about that, do I? Well, he's in my motherfucking yard. I'm supposed to feel agitated when the motherfucker, after he's done blowing the shit all over everybody else, it was just none of my business in a way. He's gonna come up here and just a quick across to the sidewalk, down the sidewalk, to right fucking there, at the corner of the grass. To do nothing but bring the noise here. And how about this shit? Do all y'all motherfuckers know what a goddamn doggy door is? Or a fenced-in yard? How about a room with a view? How about a room with a door? How about a room with a closet? How about a horse on the porch? No, that was right. How about a porch? How about a floor on the porch? A horse? A fucking horse? Okay. How about a cat in a hat? Fuck it. How about my brother gagging from the shit? What'd you feel if you had a horse on your porch? She said she likes horses. What does she know? Come on. Come on. That's a piece of glass. I know it's there. Should I have to pick it up? Should I pick it up? Or should I make another motherfucker pick it up? Who should have picked it up a long fucking time ago before we even fucking moved in? I picked this shit up. Who's gonna pick this shit up? Am I gonna mow this shit down with my $25 weed whacker? Yeah, is that for me to do? Look at this shit. It's pretty nice, actually. This. That's not a bush, it's a pile of bricks. All these tree branches should be cut way the fuck back. Should have been, could have been, would have been. The dead ass shit all fucking over here. Whatever. Don't you think that shit should be trimmed back for our safety so we can use our grass? This is all dead and shit, yeah? That's for the property managers to do, yeah? Or it's the tree services job. No, the property manager. So you're safe in your yard. How about this shit? It looked like it'd been nice and trimmed back for the longest fucking time. They got a little island garden type thing. It was well maintained, the grass, yeah? Why wasn't ours? So this is, well, quite technically damage you're passing on to your tenant. That is too. You know, this just, okay. And since we're being anal, we're not looking at the top, let's be more anal. And also say this is damage you're passing on to your tenants. How much of that? So we have the covered over hole, what were holes in the wall, you know, patched over. You can see it. Yeah, you can see them now. We said that. We're not non-compliant with this non-issue. That's fine. It's perfect. That's how it should be. But this putting plywood on our walls all the way around in the bedroom is passing on damages to your tenant. And this door, which has its hinge squashed against the frame, also is. Quite anally. That is too. Not very anally. Hearing it from upstairs while I'm trying to watch TV is too. Passing on damages to your tenant. The heater ducts and air returns it's supposed to close and don't. It's good tenants. Bitches, our whole fucking lives. Here, motherfuckers, is the damages I'm passing on to you. Right fucking there, and that's it. When I move out, I leave the place twice as good as it was. How the fuck is that possible? When I'm evicted from it, and motherfuckers won't give me my deposit back. And the shithole made me sick, even death. It's that entire backyard, every aspect, not passing on damages to your tenant. How is giving us this shit in general, not passing on damages to us? Whether it was neglected by somebody who lives here, or somebody who owned the place, what difference does it make? I just can't really complain about the slam of the lid, or the slam of the garbage going into the can, or the slam of the can when it hits the fucking wall when the guy puts the shit in, or whatever. Because I put it there, you know. And I can't complain about the smell because I put it there in a better place than it was right in front of the fucking porch. I don't think it makes a huge difference. I'll just keep the fucking window closed. That's the escalation, ain't it? Because it was my dumbass fault for putting it there, huh? Maybe I should do like you do a puppy when you're training it to go outside and move the paper closer and closer to the door and move the can further and further back. You could use the back hallway. Not that I have any fucking problem with that at all. Oh, mate. That's my issue, ain't it? Sending your maintenance guy or whatever over to our fucked up stove where the heat spreader was so rusted it was causing carbon monoxide in our home, which is deadly. And his solution was to the hissing or whistling sound coming from the burners was to whack it with a wrench. He shuffled that thing around and put it back into the heat spreader and said it was good to go. So we had to buy our own motherfucking stove. We put that shit on the porch and we asked them, let's stop there. That's passing on damages to your tenants. We asked them to take the motherfucker off the porch and we gave them ample time to do so. That was a notice to cure. They didn't do so. That was passing on damages to your tenants. I could go on and on and on and on all motherfucking day, finding new and new and new over and over. Not new to me though. New to whoever might give a shit, which is nobody. The fuck won't be new to them. Mailboxes passing on damages to your tenants. The doorbell. This is passing on damages to your tenants because you should have maintenance it. Very anally yet. That's passing on damages to your tenants because there's a doorbell that doesn't work. Just like the light switches in the back hallway, which highly inconvenience us / make it dangerous when it's already fucking dangerous. Not fixing or replacing the bulb in the motion sensor light security light that was there for us to use. By refusing our notice to cure was passing on damages to your tenants intentionally. Or use the word intentionally, knowingly, intentionally. Personal damages, motherfuckers. I'm allergic to mosquitoes, and when they bite me here, I break out into hives, indoors or out. And you can't even cut the fucking weeds down. Not even that. No soup for you. So here's this big, beautiful bullshit that we can't even use. All this shit. No use for it. Waste of fucking space. The whole fucking thing. Say water goes in your pan, and you don't notice it. It dries up and leaves some fucking film and weird shit in there. You know what I'm saying? It just leaves some weird shit. You can't say it, but whatever. I'm gonna blame it on something else. Being stained or it leaves some weird shit in there. You don't notice it, and you cook with it. It's in your food along with the fucking bullshit that's in your hot water from your hot water. You'd never be caught. About the fucking chlorine. It almost damn near fucking burns your eyes if you so much as pour a picture of it from the faucet. Let alone bromine content, which is toxic together. Absolutely fucking toxic to us. Of course, I can't prove it. You can't prove how many fucking ppms of chlorine or bromines in your fucking water, but they're in there. You know, the water that your taxes or revenue, however you want to think about it, pays for the building of the fucking treatment plant for that they take from the lake, which is technically yours already, that they sell to you in the fucking pipeline and charge you even for fucking running it down the drain. And tax you to maintenance of the shit. It's in city property. It's all the cities. So is our fucking house. The property management group owns the house. The property management group is the city. They get to work as whatever the fuck they want to investigate whatever the fuck they want, don't they? They can even be your roto-rooter guy. And yes, they can also be your internet service provider, whether they're next door to come and bash your dog with a tree branch, or they're there to take pictures of the fucking secondary modem that you bought for yourself, the bottom of it, so they can have the MAC address. Like at the last place, them, was in our house telling us they weren't going to do what they have to do by law and clean up their fucking act. They already knew the situation in their stand. They were just going to go ahead and be wrong. I don't think I captured the essence of all that. They saw the shit as a fucking game. How about at the first place, where them started investigating me for fraud and perhaps being delusional. And then they found out I was the one being defrauded, as well as, the side thing. I'm not fucking delusional. What I said happened to me happened. That's why they won't give me that fucking DNA test.